How are you? Are you good? So today we are going to look on how we can complete our task by making another APIs where we are going to do get one API, get one user, and update one, and also we're gonna do delete one. So nothing more we're gonna do. We're gonna create in user controller a get one function, which is this one. This is a get one function where a user will put the ID, or we put the ID of the specific user that we are going to find in the database. As I told you before, MongoDB has the functions that works in order to fetch data or to create or read or to update. So find by ID always used just to get a specific data according to its ID. So we're gonna use this find by ID, and we pass here request params.id, and also we're gonna use this function, this if, in order to verify if this user has been found. Then in case it's not found, so means if no user, we gonna just respond the error response, because in this case the user will not be found. So that's why we used this 404 as the status code. It means the user or data is not found. So but in case user found successfully, the response will be okay, 200 status. Then we give the response of this one. So after having this function, we're gonna go in our user layout here, and then we add the API layout, which is this one of we're gonna put this ID stands for the ID or the value of the ID that will be used to get one user. So in this case, that's why in our controller we have used a request.params.id. So this is the variable that has been used in the layout. So this is the one. So make sure that the ID you are using there is matching, case is matching then with this. Yes. So you can ask yourself after making, you can ask yourself like, what is the difference between these layouts? So it seems like the same, but the big difference is the method they are using. So here we are getting one user. Instead here we are updating one user, and we are using the path method. So in case you have changed the path, you have changed the method, automatically those layouts, even if they are looking the same, but they are not working the same, they are hitting on different locations. So that's why here I used get just to get one user. Here I used purge just to update one user, and here I used delete just to delete one user. So let's go and see those functions of updating one and delete one. When you come here to the controller, as we have seen, this was the get one user. So let's go to update one user. This is the update one user. It's look the same as the find one, but the function here changed. Now we are using find by ID and update. And even the parameters we are passing here, it's an ID of the data we are finding, or that the data we need to update. So we are passing here, so by using the params.id, and then we put a request body. This request body is just the data that we are going to update. Like if we are going to update like email, so in that case, this request body will get that email and push it to the database, and it update it on a specific user. So that's why this function always take two parameters, take an ID and also a data that is going to be updated. So after this, we are having if not user, so in case the response or the promises response that there is no user found, so we're going to respond this error. But in case our data has been updated successfully, so here, because this function always returns the data that returns the previous data, take this a note, means this function of find by ID and update always returns the data that you passed it. Yes, the previous data. So it does not return the updated data. So that's why I just came here and put this line in order to refetch again, in order to return the data which is already updated. That's why I have added this line in order to refetch again and get, so that I can get the data which is were updated. So now at this stage, the output will be success, and also I will get the data which is are updated. Then the next function, which is the last, is DeleteOne user. This DeleteOne user is there to delete the specific data in database, and mostly this function returns the data that has been deleted. So we are going to learn this program in our Postman and check how does it work. Thank you. For next video.